Hey, what is going on, guys? NBA2K18 The Prelude has finally dropped, as you can see here. Starting to make my MyPlayer right now. This was a pretty quick prelude, so that kind of sucked, but oh well. You know, I had to go with the Cavs. Is my favorite team. That is who I like. No, I am not a bandwagon. This is who they give you. There's just a bunch of head presets, so I didn't really care about that, so I just did the face skin. And actually didn't turn out too bad. They did definitely improve it from past years, because like last year I tried it and it was just awful. It did not look anything like me. So now we are going to begin the prelude in our MyCareer. For some reason you have to pick your team again. I'm pretty sure this was just because when you do pick, then this is the team you get to try out for in your MyCareer. So that is pretty cool. You do get to pick. Different take on it. All the cutscenes I'm just gonna speed up because I know you guys have probably seen them all like 100 times by now. Probably don't care about them, so I'll just speed through them. I do think they did a much better job this year though with the cutscenes. They're kind of going back to an old basketball feel. That's just pretty cool. Look at that shot right there. That was pretty funny. I really do hope this whole neighborhood thing works out though. I don't know if it will, but I'm hoping it does. My only real fear with it is mostly the servers, because like past games they couldn't even hold up like little stuff. So I don't know how they'll serve up in this game per se. I'm not sure if they will be great. Also with the walking around thing, I feel like most people are going to be sitting just waiting for games. If they're really going to have that many people in one neighborhood area, I just don't know how that'll work really. Cutscenes are definitely better though than last year. More involved and stuff. And now onto the proving ground, which is they call it, where you pick your player. This was definitely hard to pick. Of course I had to go with a point guard. Shot creating primary, secondary, playmaking. Not too bad. 3 Hall of Fame, 5 gold, 7 silver, 6 bronze. Badges. I did go up to 6'3", just for rebounding and defensive purposes. Went down to 190 in weight for extra speed. I don't think it'll be that bad. The only reason I bumped up my height really was just so I don't get murdered on defense. So here we go. That is my player right there. I think it'll actually be a pretty good build. Any shot creating build this year I feel like is going to be pretty well. And like centers, like post scorers and rebounding will be pretty good. Stretch is going to be garbage this year. Sharpshooting, it's going to be pretty good. I mean, I don't think it'll be as OP as last year, because last year it was just way too good. It really was just not fair. So as you kind of sign in, you kind of get into it with this ATM guy and stuff. Kind of reminds me of back in 2K14 maybe that was, with Jackson Ellis, getting the fight with him and stuff. That was like the last good cutscene game, because then you had people like Vic writing his Basquiat rap and other stuff like that. So as we just keep going, fast forwarding through this, the trash talk in these scenes were awful. Also, another thing with the cutscenes was, I heard if you were like a center and your guy was like 7'3", he would still be shorter than the other people, which I don't know how 2K doesn't realize that. I'm hoping they'll fix that, because that's just a simple thing. I'm assuming it has to do with something with the motion capture feature though, because like the height of the people who they record doing the motion captures, maybe that's the height that goes in the game. I'm not really sure. So as we are now finally through those cutscenes, kind of walking around here. This definitely was cool to walk around and stuff, see all this stuff. It was a very big open world. And to get, you can get a free pair of Jordans actually. You just walk over to these shoes over here, press A, your guy takes a selfie. Look how creepy that looks. And you get the Air Jordan 32s, free pair of shoes already. So that was pretty sweet. Now on to picking my jumper. You know I had to go with Lonzo Ball. I mean, come on. That was the release everyone was waiting for this year. Actually does not look too bad. I didn't know how it would work. It's not that bad actually. Like, I was pulling a good amount of greens actually. Once I got used to it here, look. I was just sniping them. I did this one there. But this is cool. They have the gun and stuff in the park. I'm assuming, like, once it's a real court in the actual game, this will just be like a 3-on-3 court or something. And they do have like Old Town on the court and like Sunset on another court. I'm not really sure what that is about. Maybe they'll like bring the courts back later in the year or something, like the parks, because they still like have them on stuff. So I'm not really sure if they're really done with them or not. I feel like they're not, and they're gonna do something with them, but maybe they're just like putting them there and stuff. The atmosphere in this game is really cool though, definitely. The animations are definitely a lot better than last year by far. The defense is much smarter. You're not doing stupid stuff all the time. So we're gonna get into our first game pretty soon here after these guys stop hyping themselves up. Look at ATM right there. They're pretty funny. I'm hoping the story this year goes like probably 2-3 seasons, I'm hoping. I hate it every year when it's like, oh, your story and your cutscenes are done after like half a season. Like, that's not fun. Like, I don't want to continue to play MyCareer. Like, I enjoy playing it, but it gets boring after there's nothing else left. So now we are in our first game here. Don't dog me for my playing, please. First game. I had to get used to some stuff. Dribbling. Big thing about dribbling. I'm not sure how it'll be. It did seem pretty smooth, actually. Not too bad. And, of course, we all are 55 overalls. Like, come on. No one's going to be doing anything crazy right now. And it didn't feel that bad, actually, for a 55 even. So, that was pretty cool. My player, he'll probably get beat off the dribble a lot. My defense already wasn't that good. Look at that. First shot, green. Back on defense now. We're clamping up. Get around the screen and get the board. I know I was pushing it. See, now that's what I'm talking about. We were playing on the Sunset court. As I take it in, layups were way harder to make this year because now they don't have the shot meter anymore. It's just kind of like you need to know when. So I definitely do need to get used to that. I remember it used to be like that. I want to say like 2K14 or 2K15, something like that. They used to not have a shot meter on layups, and I was pretty good at it back then. But then I got used to the bar. They just keep switching stuff up all the time, so that's just another thing you have to get used to. But I don't think it'll be that big of a problem. I don't know how he made that. I think my guy was a slasher. I was guarding probably. He was making all kinds of inside shots, but I kept hitting him right back, so. The gameplay definitely felt better, though, when I think about it. Like, I was still getting past people, and it wasn't that bad. I'm just really eager to play the entire full game. Like, this was not enough. They needed a little bit more. Not a lot, as I do get the block there, but just a little bit more. And I think everyone, like, felt like, oh, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It was too short. This game's trash. We all just thought that after we just played the NBA Live demo, where they basically just gave us like half the whole game to play. Like, they gave us so much of the game to play. Like, it was ridiculous. So I think that was like, we can't compare it to that because they were just trying to release everything about their game so people would even buy it. And now, like, I doubt anyone even buys NBA Live. Like, they're really done now. After all this with 2K, with the neighborhood thing, there's no chance. I don't think they'll ever make a game again, honestly. Like, I feel like that's like the last game they'll ever make. So that kind of sucks for them. But, I mean, they never really put anything good into their games. It was always pretty trash, as I did get the win there. And here comes some more trash talk. And then this guy's like, your agent, he reminds me of Big Bucks Bruce from last year, of course. They should have brought him back, I say. So now it's like, we're pretty much wrapping up part 1 of the Prelude. I'm not going to make videos on the other parts. I know you guys have watched it a bunch of times on many other people's channel. Probably play it for yourself. Just waiting for the game really now. That's all I'm waiting for. I did think it was a lot better. Gameplay felt better. Most of the features felt better. that's really it for this video, guys. As always, drop a like on the video for me, comment, tell me what archetype you guys made, what you guys thought about the Prelude. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.